Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Inquisition as we get into mind cleansing. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40k content every single day. We love the lore, so we've created a huge amount of lore videos. Check out our archive of just a bunch of lore videos because you might get one that you could request. If you want to request one, just comment down below. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on mind cleansing. Mind cleansing is the process often utilized by the Inquisition in order to remove things too dangerous to know or memories too dangerous to bear, even for the strongest mind. Individual inquisitors have different opinions on the process of mind cleansing. Often, this involves complex psychoviral, mimetic, and telepathic alterations to selectively edit a subject's memories and thought patterns. While mind cleansing can be a useful tool, it is a process that requires a significant investment of time and resources. Many inquisitors have no trouble using every tool at their disposal, but others are more select about the application of their influence, particularly when it comes to adjusting the minds of their loyal servants or retainers. The benefits of mind cleansing are quite evident. Those who have witnessed secrets too terrible for sanity to bear can be rehabilitated, while others who have learned that which is forbidden or better left forgotten may be reclaimed from what otherwise would be an automatic death sentence by the Inquisition for knowing too much. In addition, the mind-cleansed individual often retains his skills, often rare or specialized talents that are in such demand that the individual warrants mind scrubbing rather than death. In some cases, mind cleansing is a form of reward for loyal servants, eliminating harrowing experiences and curing chaotic nightmares of the dark things that inquisitors and their allies have most often confronted as a matter of fact. Most often, mind cleansing is used as a safeguard or a punishment for those that inquisitors find weak-willed, untrustworthy, or worse. In such cases, these individuals are often executed once their effectiveness comes to an end. Mind cleansing also presents a number of drawbacks, not the least amongst them. The process can render an acolyte unable to draw important correlations between past events, and there are some inquisitors who refuse to subject their agents to mind cleansing, preferring a cadre that can think on their feet. In the Calixian conclaves of the Calixis sector, the process of mind cleansing is used with some regularity by many inquisitors. These Calixian inquisitors tend to follow a vaguely defined methodology for mind scrubbing that generally falls into one of three separate categories. The first is when a person finds forbidden lore because in the course of serving the Inquisition, an acolyte often encounters many terrible facts, not least of which is the certain knowledge that the Imperium is under constant threat from heresy, alien, and demonic influence. From the ruinous powers who lurk within the warp, to the numberless hordes of alien fleets on the fringes of the galaxy, there are some things humanity was simply not meant to understand. While an Inquisitor may trust the chosen few with such knowledge, its spread could result in panic on a planetary or system-wide scale. High social rank, wealth, and authority is little protection from the sanity-twisting horrors the Inquisition keeps at bay. And even such heroes of the Imperium as Astra Militarum generals, and in rare cases, even space marines, must have their memories expunged to remain a trustworthy servant of the Emperor. There are some mysteries that the Inquisition considers too dangerous to be known, some revelations too destructive to witness. Nevertheless, from time to time, agents of the Inquisitorial Ordos stumble upon the solution to one of these enigmas, and thus they must be silenced, their memories stolen and locked away. The Inquisition knows well that knowledge is power, and they consider certain knowledge so powerful it requires, no, it demands to be kept hidden. Faith is the greatest strength of those who serve the Inquisition, but sometimes even faith is not enough. Possession, xenopheromones, and the mind-warping powers of rogue psychers are merely a few of the pitfalls that an acolyte of the Inquisition may encounter during his or her service. When an Inquisitor servant falters, Mind cleansing is often as much of a blessing as it is a curse, for it can sometimes remove or mitigate the corrupting influence wielded by the Emperor's foes. With mind cleansing comes many side effects that can be exploited. For example, with portions of the subject's minds left more or less blank slates waiting to be filled, their reprogrammers often use engramic induction to burn a variety of useful skills or patterns directly into the acolyte's cortex using mimetic methods. All mind-cleansing Imperial agents have a fail-safe command trigger implanted into their minds to prevent them from turning on their masters. Only a relevant controller, a Lord Inquisitor for example, would ever have access to this trigger, which usually would be delivered telepathically or by a specific sonic cadence. A simple code phrase is usually judged too risky. Inquisition mind scrubs are usually carried out to destroy selective memories, but leave useful skills intact. Likewise, the mind is often implanted with psychic barriers to prevent tampering, increasing mental resilience, and ensure loyalty. The mind cleansing process has many more side effects, including an eroding effect on the subject's sanity, and unique dangers of its own for the individual subjected to it. Despite the best efforts of their mental conditioning, strange and disturbing flashes of the past may creep through, materializing in frozen, dislocated images in dreams, sudden deja vu, or inexplicable fears and revulsions that pass in a flickering, panicking moment. And those were 40 facts on mind cleansing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, it goes to show you that this is another thing to add to the horrible realities of Warhammer 40k. You thought that the Tau were the only people or the only race that did mind cleansing or brainwashing. The Imperium and the Inquisition does it too. I think the Adeptus Mechanicus is a lot worse when it comes to the Imperium and mind control or mind altering. Because the actual Adeptus Mechanicus with their Scutari, what they do is they remove the brain, so that they're basically like servitors, or portions of the brain, I guess. So they're not completely lobotomized, but like there's portions that are removed so that they are, or they could just, you know, do what they have to do, and take the command of the tech priests, I think they're called, or is that Space Marines? I can't remember. Comment down below, help me out. But again, guys, if you have any suggestions for any other topic of Warhammer 40k that you guys would like us to cover, comment down below. And if you want to get some extra videos, such as some creepypastas, please jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos. It should be out this week, or I should say this coming week. I'm waiting for my throat to get a little better so I can make a better video. But there's going to be a creepypasta coming soon about an Imperial Guard assault where they're trying to pacify a certain planet, and there's something strange on the planet that they can't destroy, and they don't understand why. So yeah, if you wanna get that story, if that interests you, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 helps us create more videos, and it's gonna get you that video. But again, if you can't do that, we understand. Simply by liking, commenting, and sharing, it helps out the channel, and we'll still continue to put out more lore videos on the YouTube channel for free. With that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.